Every time. Alright. Welcome back, guys. I don't sleep. I've been seeing that you guys have been actually watching the videos, so I went and checked them out, and it's not a crazy amount, but I'm happy. Yeah, it's people are liking to watch it, so I'm even with the long format videos. The best one was my I think my shorter format, but even that was 2 hours. So I mean, people like to watch it, so I'm all for it. We're gonna continue off where we left off last time, and I don't really remember what I was doing, so I don't really remember where I was going with all of it, but we're gonna see. Was I thinking of going to the Verdun Festival? Was that what I was thinking? Maybe. That might have been what I was thinking, so I don't miss out the boss fight. So we'll head here. Do this. Get a little closer. How many rooms do I have? 3K? Not too bad. And I can't guarantee how well I'll do, because Caelid's always been the place that I go to, and I end up having a hard time. Just because it's Caelid. Caelid's always been harder for me to do. Go ahead and rest here so I can reset it. I don't want to fight those guys just yet. So how you guys doing today? Don't know in the comments. I actually do read my comments normally. So if you guys ever feel like, oh, he won't read it, no, I do. I go back and I look at everything. I try to do that because it makes a difference when you know that your person you're watching or listening to or whatever maybe is actually taking the time to look at your stuff. I'm gonna bypass you right now. I will come and fight you. I will. Let's get in here first. And one of the reasons why I'm not wanting to fight all the dragons just yet, because they are free runes for more or less. It's just that I want to get weaknesses, because they are harder fights. They're not the easiest fights to do. I want to be able to do them, for lack of a better term, as simply as I can. I don't want to sit here and be struggling the entire time I'm doing a fight. I'd rather be able to do the fight and I guess in a way enjoy my time. If that makes sense. I don't want to be slogging through it. Gold seed. Go ahead and put fan daggers. Bad dog. Alright. Let's see. Storm the castle. Storm Castle, Redmane. Guess will give me 2 bosses. Who saw me? Oh, up there. Wait, wait. Give me 1 second, guys. Do, 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 do. There's my mic. Okay. Ba-doop.
Literally, I got, they're called Pita swords, and it's like a little, the best way I know how to describe it is like Meliodas' sword.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hilt, and then a slight blade that's broken.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's radiant, it's literally a yellow lightsaber. So I've just been running around with 2 yellow lightsabers, beating the shit out of things, and it smites everything around me.
Okay. Don't get my ballista. Okay. We're almost there. Yeet. There's one. Okay, I can't bring out the bleedy voice here. So now from here, I've got to go up. Because I have to jump to that. Oh! I forgot the ballista. And I couldn't make that jump from here. Hi. Huh. Spin 6. Da-da-da. I love. No, it's a spam call. Oh Lord. Can you open the door? Oh hi. Up the ladder. Do 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 do. Go up the ladder. I'm trying. He's hardly to look okay. Oh hi. I see you over there. Ladder and then ramp to another door. Always pick the ladder. Okay, I never said I was the smartest cookie, okay? I also normally never go into Redmain, so this is that's like new territory for me, but unliked. Dogs. Hey, hey. Armor's cookbook, grab that, grab that. Opens the door. So now I have the loop. I have a bit of heartburn. And the yes to that is talking shit. No, Dalton's I was talking to Dalton, and he is thinking about jumping on with me to do this. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Cookbook. So I need to go... I believe I need to go that way. That's the front gate. Gotta sneak past the big kitties. I don't want to fight the big kitty. I also don't think they're just static. I think those do respawn. I don't have to fight those over and over again. Avoid the big kitty. So we want to go up. I think. I hope we're going the right way. Those are not precious kitties. Those are kitties with weapons. Hi, Pumpkinhead. All the way up here for a spring, so great. I have to fight a pumpkin, and I really don't want to. Hopefully I don't die. Oh. Pumpkinhead. Flamebird. Big weapon. Smitting zone. And I'm pretty sure my next site of grass is in there somewhere. Pretty sure. The portal's out of commission until the Festival for Dawn. I am here prior to that because 2 bosses that I need to fight are only applicable prior to the festival. And then once I get what I need here, I can start going and working on getting certain items. One of them being is the red wet blade or something like that. It allows me to attune with fire, which I'm going to want for the avatars. Right there. So what right now is touches the grass. This gives me my loot back because the boss is right there, and it's a Crucible Knight and Misbegotten. I don't remember what you get for beating them, but I'll have to go through everything here. So that I can get the wet blade I need. Swingstone. Swingstone. I gotta find the whip blade though. That's the hard part. Switch them up. Is the whip blade way back here? Nope, 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 nope. There it is. Red hot whip blade. I do not want to deal with that. So I got that guy over there. I'll head over here, I guess. Drink a blue. Ooh. Alright. You're gonna be a problem. I missed. Ooh, giant hunt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anything. Cool. That almost ended really badly. That was giant hunt. And then I get a smithing insects. Nice. No idea if there's anything over here, but we'll check. Oh, it's gonna be thorough. I don't think there is, but we'll see. Oh, rare. That's rare. So whenever you're playing around in Elden Ring and you see this gold, like, petals all over the place, this is actually an in-game event. You'll notice that you'll have this hue. Now it's raining, it's going away, but you'll, it looks like golden rain, essentially. And that happens, all rune acquisition is so much more. So you can actually accrue more runes than you normally would. Little thing that they don't ever tell you. You just kind of figure it out. Now that I have the red hot wet blade, okay, a little bit. I can. And now that I have that, I can actually go into here, and then I can put on this. And I can use these. Booyah. So I won't have the increased stamina anymore. So that's going to be the one thing that kind of blows. Now that I have this side of grace, I'm actually going to backtrack to here to get the turtle head, turtle head talisman. Because then I can swap off this one, put it on. The extra health is nice and all, but it's abysmally, really. Not much. I just now gotta find the portal. It's somewhere over here. It's over here. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Click, clack. All the doggos. Green turtle talisman. So now we go here and equip that. So like with it, our HP goes up about I want to say 60 points. Technically 59 is what it goes up. I'm not stressing over that. In all actuality, I'm really not. I'd rather have the increased stamina recovery. Let's see what kind of craft. I know I'm going to want to grab a ton of that whenever I get a chance. Let's see, do I have anything? All these arrows. Nothing per se that I really want. Like sleep pots I'm going to want to get for when I get close to Farum Azula, because I can put the, or anytime I have to fight Godskin, because they're really weak to sleep. I don't know about the other guys, but... I know. Madness I'm not really too worried about. I've already pretty much done everything Madness-wise. I think. So, unless I go fight Midge around the DLC, but I have no real reason to, so I don't see the point doing that. But I'm going to want the Preserving Bolus, because that's going to be really good for, well, whatever else I'm doing. Now, I do have 20k there, so what we'll do is we'll run back to Round Table Scold. Now, you gotta do that too. And do some upgrading before I go fight, and then go from there. I also need to go turn in these books I found to Dude. I go talk to her down there. Do I have any bell bearings? Yes, I do not. And let's go all the way over here. Can I upgrade anything with you? Nope, any graves. 5s.
Well, I took you for no matter to lay out your own.
Nothing there I can do. And you just take rid of smoothing stones. Okay. So I need more 3s. I need 4s for you. And I can't purchase any. Let's see, 2k. And I don't know what needs to level up. Let's go down here, talk to Jew.
Ah, please. It's pathetic, I know. Ah, please. It's pathetic, I know, but...
Go ahead and use the stone sword keys I have to go in here and grab these things. I've yet to do that. Key bolt stuff. And then I need to check see how many stone sword keys I have, because I think that might be putting me on my low end. There's 3 uses for a prayer book. Which the assassin stuff's good for PvP for the most part. It's just that I don't enjoy playing PvP in Souls-like games. Are you still gonna be talking?
It's pathetic, I know.
What would it take for me to level up? 2K. And we'll increase our... We'll start increasing our strength. I was gonna go vigor, but we'll start increasing our strength so we start getting closer and closer and closer to using that weapon. And so we've leveled up everything we can. So now... I want to say boss fight time, really. We could go get Flame Grant Me and then come back, but that'd be more me just doing all this. If I struggle here, then yeah, I'll go grab Flame Grant Me. But we're gonna start obviously with Zapot, Traverse, Lady Boys. Jesus, guys, take some aggro. That range is a little stupid. So that's two bosses out of the way. All that work just for 2 bosses. So I shouldn't have to come back here until the Radon Festival in all actuality. So I guess let's go turn in our stuff to Karong. Beast Roar and Beast Shield Vitality. Oh, that fight I gotta do too. That fight's gonna blow. Gargoyle fights have always been my kryptonite. Alright, so from here, now that we have that, I can go and get stuff started. So our next, I would say, bigger adventure is just going to be heading to, I want to say it's either here or here. I think it's here. I'm pretty sure it's there. Yep, that was right. So we're gonna head there so we get our Lion's Claw for bonk build. And then from here, we could go do a duo fight if we really wanted to. I gotta grab Lion's Claw, Flame Grant me. How did that not hit? That I am genuinely confused on how that didn't hit. Okay, so you're just a healing pot one. Is there anything over here I can claim? One over here, one over here. I know I could go back there and grab the... Might as well go do that while I'm over here, honestly. You just go back here. Here, and then let's take a Merca. I don't remember if there is a side of grass over here. I don't remember. And that's where you drop down to go get if you went the short way to get Flame Grant me. That's who's holding on to what we need. You gonna charge me at all, or are you just gonna keep? Okay. And this is a strength one, I believe. And then we come up here. I believe there's an item up here, and then we're gonna have to deal with our big kitty down there. I just hate fighting the cats because they're so jumpy. That's really it. Usually they're not hard. Oh, it's a portal. Butthole. I don't know where this will take us. Maybe the church? Usually there's an indicator of like where it's pointing is where it's taking you. Usually. I have no idea. I mean, we could take it whenever we get done doing all this. In reality, it wouldn't be that bad of a thing to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do a swig. And then this is death. And then from here, I get to go and try and do a barrel. Okay. With the guitar. That kitty. Bleed. Ground soldier stuffs. Rune arc. And then we send our bleedy boys home. Ooh. And I want to say the lever to open the doors up here. I don't know. I don't know if there is a set of grass here or something. I don't think. Yeah, because there's the thing. This would be a horrible moment for me just to not pay attention and lose my step. And jump. Before I go anywhere else, we're gonna go open the gate. Why is it always mushroom? So that's all done. I think like you see everything from up here. Stormvale, I guess. Yeah, it's Stormvale. There's mountaintop. Just taking the scenery, sorry. So that's all done. Fort Jail. And then from here, I could go do Celia Crystal Tunnel. It's right there. I could also go do the Nox fight, 'cause I think I did all of those. Things, which give me the stats, Glintstone stat, or whatever. His staff, which would be a double Nox fight, so. I mean, yeah, might as well go ahead and do that. I'm over here. John Wick. No, I will look up all the paintings at some point, because I genuinely just don't know most of the time. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, body blocked by a dude with a big head. That's awesome. Hey, at least this time it wasn't gravity, okay? I'll take my L, but at least this time it wasn't gravity. Let's take America. I might as well go talk to him too. Over here.
Oh, I'd hoped a strap. Don't fret, should you I will teach. I need your name resting. But when the herb but Millicent for this, seek the needle. First, it's hidden, then I will secret.
Okay. I already completed the secrets of this town, so it's not good to me, but I love it. Get body blocked. The only reason I'm doing any of this is because there is a chest back here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a remake in it. Pretty sure. But that's gonna be Sorky. Revenge, because I'm pretty sure you're the one that killed me. Alright, now we can go back. I'm getting body blocked again. So now we're at 40. Cone, no. He downloaded Elden Ring so that we could continue doing Big Ed and Sebas or play with us. He did offer to help me if I needed it. I was just telling him though, like, are you sure you want to sit through this? Because this is a slog. This is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be long. Because I'm fighting 165 bosses of just the base game, and if I decide to do the DLC, it's gonna be even more. Okay, that's another 40-ish, even harder bosses to fight. Granted, occasionally you'll get a double up boss, which is like that, the Nox duo fight, or when you have to fight the apostles and Farazul, but I gotta fight every remembrance, every side fight. I know with Fia's Champions, I've got to look up Fia's Champions to see if that fight is like each health bar is a boss, or is it that they all count as 3? Because if each health bar is 1, that means I have 1, then 2, and then I have 3 at one time, which would be 5 in total. So I don't know, because they actually have a health bar, but that also includes Fortisex, Cinesex, Blasudasex, all the roaming dragons. I know I already added Grail. It's like Sumerog, the one that's on that bridge, Aegil, all those. The Magmorn boss fight that's in this cave, plus Theodorax or something like that, it's up in the snowfields, and then the ice one is up in the snowfield. Every jail, every mine, like I've got to do everything. All the bell-bearing hunters, all the death birds, I've got to do everything. So a lot of secret fights that I've probably never done, I'm going to find. I'm going to do everything that I could think of, and then once I run out of what I can remember, and then going to turn around and go and look up what I'm missing. Because if I stopped every time I got to a new area to look up every boss, I'd be sitting here with a blank be right back screen for probably 45 minutes just trying to find everything. Because I know there's a bunch of these little side paths I can go into, like the jails, the tunnels. There's one over here which has got a non-boss Ruin Bear with a boss elf bar HP amount that's blocking the goat talisman or something that increases poise. But then you fight 2 beast dudes from Farazul, which are really high level for no reason. They're tough. All the Knights Cavalry fights, like I gotta find everything. Every optional boss, all the Erdtree fights, even the hidden ones. It's a beast to do. Me doing this is a big undertaking, to say the least. Like I'm gonna have different weapons for different encounters, and then once I get the Starfists, the Starfists may end up being what carries me through this game, because the Starfists are synonymous with being one of the best weapons for Elden Ring. Because they're fast, low stamina consumption, they're really, really good, cause bleed passively, so you can put bleed and ice build up on it. Or if you get 2 of them, you can get, like if you find somebody that dupes you with some Starfist, you can put ice on one, fire on the other. And then cause ice build up on one, and then break it with the fire, and then boom. And you just keep repeating that pattern. And it's really, really strong. But it's a slog. This whole idea of fighting all 165 bosses is a big undertaking, and it'd be one of the first challenges I've ever done on Elden Ring that I've actually done, and that would, in a sense, I guess, prove like I fully 100%ed the game. It requires me fighting every boss, everything imaginable. Because there's 20, I think there's like, in base game there's like 17 remembrances, and then you add 8 with DLC, so there's like 23 remembrance bosses. If I was just doing that, I would be steam lining right now. I'd probably almost be done. Because I'd go for the easiest build that I know of, go straight into what I need to do, and then just hammer on bosses. Get runes, get high level, and then just go murk. But with me having to do every side quest, that includes like every little side quest from like Madness ending, the I want to say I actually have to do the Dung Eater's quest line, which is a pain because you have to go find all these little hidden gems. There's a lot of stuff you got to do. It's an absolute pain. One thing I am going to go back and do is I'm actually going to go find that words are escaping me. Little teleporter here that's going to take me to up there for the Dragonkin fight, so I can get that. Which I want to say it's like right around here somewhere. I feel like that'd be a good extra boss fight to knock out. Plus, there's some spells up there and all that. Let's see. I've got to head to right here. How many rings do I have? 13? Or 32? I might have a level up. Some more strength. I do! Because now I can go into here, go to Flame Grant Me, and then so far I've got my Black Flame Ball, which is really good for just chunking. It gives tick damage, chunks health, and then I've got the Cleansing for whenever I get to the Scarlet Lake, and then I've got Flame Grant Me for buffing. Once I find Golden Vow, then I can go further. Because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to throw on Great Sword, but I need 31 strength. But I think with strength is if I put it on, it will two-handed. It allows me to use it like normal, but I'm still going to be working on that as an upgrade piece. So we'll have to figure that out whenever it gets to it. And then at some point I will probably go do the cheese for the Arsenal Charm, because that would be really beneficial to have. And I've got to go up here. Boop. 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 There's only 3 imbued sword keys in the game, so I found 2 already. But then we have this area. And I don't think that there is a, I don't think that there is a, words. A set of grace up here. I don't believe there is. My big blibble. Then there's my Dragonkin fight over there. That's genuinely the whole reason I came up here, though, was for that Dragonkin fight. I'm gonna go and grab everything I can find on over here, because once I do this, it's done and over with. I shouldn't come back here. I'm not gonna fight all these guys because they're just swarming me. And I know that there is a cheese with the Dragonkin. This one I don't think has a part 2 to its kit. I just don't think there's a set of grease up here, so I'm gonna have to basically slog and slog and slog. There's 5. So I have my level up for the Bleedy Boy. Oh no. And I'm gonna die. God dang it. He broke complete code. Like, complete code. Usually what he does is that he will sit there, and once you get behind that leg, you can get caught in it and just keep going, and he'll sit there and spin. No, this time, he instantly went straight to just keep hitting the ground. Like, that completely broke his normal coding. Everything about that fight was completely undone from his normal encounter. Like, that was frustrating. He normally doesn't do that. Get that time off. And there's the Dragon Halberd. And there's 41. So now I can go grab the Scar Seal. You normally take your way to get down. Yeah, this is what you normally take to get down. Those floors. So from here, that's done. Oh, I need to add to my death counter. Get that. So then that's done. So now everything here's done. What we can do is go above and then go to this, I want to say. And we can attempt, keyword, attempt, to do the, oh, I think past the golem. Ew. The golem's a pain. That golem is an absolute unit. We'll attempt. As of where I'm at, 4K is not a big deal. And I do know that there is a cheese you can do with these invading fights. Okay. The golems aren't hard, it's just they are a pain. Now there is a cheese for these fights that I know of, and we all know that I love some cheese. But it isn't surefire. Because you have to fight all three of these guys to be able to get it, and I have to reset it every time. No. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to come over here somewhere. Somewhere over here you're supposed to be able to drop down, crouch. Gotta find that first before I can do anything. There's somewhere over here you should be able to drop down to and crouch, and they will, the UI will make it to where they roll off. But I've got to figure out where that is. Because I could attempt to fight them naturally, but they will one-shot me. They are obnoxious. know it's on this side though. And this will give me the great arsenal charm, so I mean, good to have. It increases your equip load by a ton. I'm pretty sure it's on that side. Yeah, it's on that side. I'll have to kind of, I guess, mess around with it. So not that spot, but that works. Oh Lord, is it maybe this spot? Maybe. Go ahead and just do a little swigger in. Gotta be this spot right here. Attempt to beeline him, but try to keep the panic roll. With that one, I don't know. I don't know how that mage one works. Oh. Now I have to go all the way back. I'm pretty sure those giant dudes come back. So, there's not a set of grease there. Good, good to come back. And there's no sense of trying to fight them with these guys out, because they'll turn around. I figured they'd put a like race up here, but they didn't. So you don't have to fight those guys every time. So the mage one, I don't know what to do with. I have to fight all of them again. Oh no. That's tough, Chief. I may have to cheese the mage a little bit differently. Oh, is this it? I'll see if this is it, because if that's it, then cool. Then one of these spots breaks their UI. Did I summon him? I need to like get up here and I fell off that. I jumped too hard. I guess that's where you're supposed to be, but they're like you see there, their UI breaks, so it's hard for them to like do this. And there is ways of choosing the fight, like if you use Lion's Claw with a big weapon, you bonk really hard. It makes it easier, but like I'll come back to it. I don't want to spend all day here. So what I'll do is I'll grab a torrent, take care of these guys again, and then I'll go grab my rings and I'll dip out. I'll probably do that on my own. Like off recording, off for all that stuff. Do it on my own. A little harder than it should have been, but... Now I go over here. Grab my stuff. Like, I'll do it eventually. It's just that these guys obviously aren't bosses, they're invaders. So it's... I don't know how this fight functions naturally. And the fact that you have to, like, drop down right here to do it is a little annoying. So you have to lure them over here, and then you have to drop down over here, which is a little annoying. Let's see if there's anything behind this guy. One over here. I didn't even know you can go in here. Whoa. To engage in combat with other players, touch the effigy on America in the Coliseum, and this venue spirit ashes are permitted any use. Okay, so this is like a PvP place. Okay, I've never been here. Like, I've come here and gotten the item, but I've never actually, like, come here and didn't know you could open the door. Wow, that's a first for me. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know about that. I ain't gonna even front. I had no clue about that. Alright, so from here, I know one thing we can go do is the Cilia Crystal Tunnel. Obviously. Ow. Which, I can do that, go do Moonveil and get the jail thing, do the jail. There's another one over, and then you can get one of the weapons. There's a couple things I can go do. Or I can go and turn around and, I guess, do some power leveling, I guess. There's some more over here I've got to do. A whole section here to go underground. Go see Turtle Pope. Go see Turtle Pope and get him the books that we've collected.
Greetings. Oh, very well. Heresy, all thing. Oh, very well. Heresy, all things. Oh, very well. Heresy, all things.
Study incants, so you get darkness, assassin's approach, blessing boon, just healing. Lightning damage. I know this is pretty good. We'll grab the healing. And then we'll grab that, I guess. And from here, we could start doing some archery fights. So there's one that's still the one that's down and down here. I can make a little bit more push toward. I need to go talk to Altimia to give her that Hallig Tree piece. Talk to her. She'll become a summon for me.
I told that I possessed. Or have you was my other. Oh, so old. Then I have no choice. Let's try. My apology. I hope that. Would you consider I must go? There is something I must do. Even if I'm. Will you show me the way? If you accept of the whereabouts of the Madame. Thank you. They say Castle Sol. Then I suppose. Farewell, Lobo. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will forgive me.
Let's have the open air.
Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
I think there's a way to get her on a horse. A wolf. Like there's a way. I've never actually completed her quest line because there is an area up there that I have not a faint clue how to do. Faintest clue. Let's see. So I've done that. So now I could technically start doing Ronnie's quest line. Get that started because there is a boss fight there. Obviously, there's a weapon there. That's really cool. But her whole area is end based, and I don't know what I'm gonna be running just yet. And for me to get any further with her questline after that, I'm gonna have to do the Radon Festival, which means I have to beat Radon, which I've already done. But I kinda wanna go a little further beyond and do Radon's tower, so I can get the dang sword. Because the gut sword's really cool, but I've got to do something first before I can do anything with it, and then I've got to figure out how in the heck I'm going to use it, because if I want to use this talisman, I've got to do some things.
Greta, you here for spirit?
Tuning. I have the other ones. I don't have that one.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Let's see. Ash of War. I'm gonna go down to the Great Sword because this is one of the better weapons when it comes to. And Flameberg, it gives passive blood loss. DC versus CE. Oh, that Flameberg's looking really good. I ain't gonna lie. Having a blood loss natural with a great sword is really good. I know this is a really good weapon by itself. Oh, the temptations. Because I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can put Lion's Claw on this. I can. Okay. Because I can do Lion's Claw, and then I can put Flame Art on it, Fire or Flame Art, which would make it a faith-based weapon. Or I can do Strength and make it a D rank with just Fire. Do Fire on it. Because then what I'll do is I'll take this off and then I'll go grab Flamberg. Ow, heavy load me. Alright, so what I might do is put all of my Royal Remnants armor on. Because the sword still increase its attribute supposed to increase its damage taken. I can run both. I need to be at 27. Jesus. So I'll have to hold on to that for now, because I needed a 27. And then what we'll do is talk to you, strengthen, and I need to increase. I need more runes.
Back all no matter.
I need twos. Go back. I think after that I go to threes. I don't know how many threes I've got, but I gotta go get that bell bearing, which is an Altus.
Back all no matter.
Yeah, I need more threes. Alright. So then now what we'll do is we'll head to here. Yeah, here. And we'll fight that archery avatar. Bonk build. Bonk build. Opuline and then Crimson Burst. So that's done. There's the converted tower, and then rinse, wash, repeat that to the next one. Go ahead and do a rest. Cerulean Crystal Tier and the Eruption Crystal Tier. So that one's done. And then from here, we could head to this one. Do rest. I will add them. So there's 2. I'm going to do the third one now. So if I finish this one, I'll add 3 to our counter. Because there's still the one that's in Kayla too. And that one's a little harder, but I'm going to want to really push the fire damage on that one. Because that one is a little harder. You have to deal with all these guys. Alright, I have to bring both of you over here. Alrighty, so then we're going to go ahead and restart our stuff. That. Do that. Do that. I don't think there's anything over here. I could check. I don't think there is though. I don't think there's anything left over here. And this is literally the highest it goes because above this is the Flame Village. That's it. I can drop down and see what's over here. Oh no. Already been here. Okay. That's the path up there. Okay. So I know this is the Frenzied Flame Tower. That's what that is. Okay. All that, all that. I guess, yeah, I could head back to the 3 belfries, and then I could, check that out, see what the other one's doing. So one's a Crucible Knight, one's the, Stormhawk thing, and then the other one I don't remember. So, let's see. See what we're looking at. This one is the one I did. That's the underground. Crumbling Lands. Fairmazul, that's right. We'll do Fairmazul, I guess. And I want to say these are all holy dudes, so I'm going to want to switch this back to my... sacred. I don't remember what's up here, though. You go down there for Fortisex's fight. So there's something here that I'm forgetting about. Knotted wagons. Okay, so a bunch of bony beastmen. I'm seeing. And I can't do anything about that, so... What's up? Oh god, y'all are really high level. Holy hell. Alright, so we'll try that again. This time it's a sacred, 'cause I thought they were dead. We'll go to our Flamberg. Try that out. Random thing died. Cool. I also don't know if I have to fight them, I'm not sure. sure if I have to fight them, but I'm going to. I will somehow manage to beat them through pure and utter grit and willpower, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. This. And we're going to drop. Cheese. You're a douche. Alright, so those guys are down. Now where to from here? Do I drop them there? First off, well done. Love ahead. Behold tree. Tree. So then we're gonna go down here, I guess. Pearl Brick Talisman. Sign from average overhead and then try fire. Talking about there. So I guess that was it. Do all that for a Pearl Drake, which is non-physical damage negation. Why is my faith 32? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. So, yep. I was like, why? What? So that's good. They're no boss. And my, little dudes. I've eaten 3 of them. Okay, come on. So we're at 44. We could attempt to go do the one that's over here. Attempt. It's a pain. We could attempt. It's just because rot. That's the only reason I want to say it's attempt. Because rot. If only you're still alive. Easy levels. And then from here, really, if we wanted to, I can go do the birds. And I didn't do the jail here either, so there's another boss here too. I know that Flame Cleanse me will come in handy here, but do a drop. Do a drop. If that gives you any sort of inkling of how this place is. these guys are hard to kill. But also, I mean, the fact that I'm using a weapon that's pretty low level in comparison of what's here. I think this is the urge trigger toward like the most ads by it too. Getting close to where most of my deaths have been because I'm in Gaelic. Gaelic sucks. And do I think I'm gonna survive this fight? Nope. Not one bit. This fight sucks. I'm gonna attempt to get down here, grab my runes. I'm gonna run away. Crap. There we go. I run away. Add the fact that they're literally just getting over there and already. And in one shot, I'm just dead. Essentially, what this means is that one hit, I die. I got over half health. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Almost over half health. I'm happy with that. I know it's doable. Grant me. Get on the horse. Just gonna shower everything and drop now. I hit the button. Good. I hit the button. So it's 2 deaths to this tree sentinel. That is weak to fire, mind you. 2. This. 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 Iron almost dead. Cry. 3 deaths to a tree sentinel because of Kaylin being Kaylin. You are a douche. Ah. So I think that's a notion to like, hey, come back a little later, because I went from 11 deaths in total so far to 15 just because of one tree sentinel. That's tough, man. Think about it. I still have to fight Radon. And tree sentinels clapping my cheeks. I'm trying to think, because then if I don't do that, then literally it's I go fight him here. I have a couple side places here I can go that are just horrible. Then he's guarding a tunnel. I don't know the boss, honestly. Should I go try to go to Radon's thing? I can. Go to the expert merchant, and then we'll go do Radon. Because if I get the Black Flame Greatsword, it does fire damage passively, so then I can do that. Strength up a little bit more.
Unusual this.
Hidden cave. There's a hidden cave in the town of Celia look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. And at least the red name. So it's going into here. We're going to switch back to our Sacred Uchi. And there's another Erdtree fight there. I forgot about that one. There's two here. There's that one that's a pain, and this one I think is a little easier. So we'll go and do the attempt, I should say, to do this, and then go from there. Looks like they heard it. Somber 8. Okay, you are not going to shove me off. Ass. I don't think I'm under level for this. I don't think. I know that by the time you get here, you want to be some moniker of good, I guess. All the way up here. All I'm trying to do is really get in here, because once I get in here, there's a side of grace, and I can kind of just slog my way through since I've already done the level up, really. Which I think it's right there. There's some little dungeon way just to get the Dawn's thing, but it's because of the weapon at the bottom. Now the bottom of this, I have no idea it's gonna be, I guess, quote unquote feasible to fight, because the boss is hard. Whoa. Y'all hit way harder than the other ones. I don't think I'm high. Enough for this first yet, but we're gonna attempt. From the sides, I've got to do the stupid jump puzzle down. Just this way, you come over here. And this will break. You're supposed to go from here. Down here. Oh yeah, this is late game, apparently. You start seeing 12s, you're pretty far into the game. And I've got to, I guess, roll onto that. Roll onto that. I don't know if I feel like I'm not gonna survive that fall. It don't look like you should survive that fall, I should say. Just kind of go around, see what's here, see what's here, see what's here. Nothing. I panicked, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna leave it front on that. I panic rolled. I had it too. I had it. Go here. Go here. Go over here. Come here. Drop. Hit break. Come down here. You do a roll here. And then you roll like that. I slipped. I slipped, I guess. That's annoying. That's so annoying. What's this way? I'm just curious. I don't remember. Oh, I guess that's the way to get to his thingy. I'm not gonna even worry about it because there were 0 runes there. I lost the 300 or 3,000 I had. Told you. Oh. Firemont guy. Rune arc. Let's get back up to this ladder. Oh, my elbow hurts. I want to say this is a loop around. I want to say, I'm not sure. It's claustrophobic. Yeah, it's a loop. So then, do an open. No, that's opened. So now if I die, I can just go to ladder. And we. Because then from here, there's nothing. And I'm not sure. I think there's one more side of grace toward the end of this. Because this place is a bit of a labyrinth, but kind of cool at the same time. And from here, I'm pretty sure we hit this, it breaks, we drop down, and there's a little bit more of a jumping puzzle, and then I get close to the end. I think. Maybe not. Yep, there's the grace site. Very foot of this place. Y'all got way more range than I thought. Honestly, you're supposed to be able to just like curb stomp this dude. And here's the boss fight. So we're gonna go ahead and flame grant me. Drink. And we're going to attempt. might be doable, honestly. Yeah, if I go ahead and pre-buff, run past the guy, it might just be doable. Never mind. I got lucky. Knew I was lucky. But I have the side of grace right next to it, so I got to where I need to get to. I figured pre-buff before go in, just run past the guy, but he ended up nicking me through the fog wall. So, change death counter to +2 on that one, because Caleb sucks. I love how it was 10 at the beginning of this, or 9, and then Caleb happened. But I got there, so now once I beat Radon, I can go there. But I'm trying to think of anywhere else I can go. It's not Caleb right now. I know there's some places up here. Deathbird fights, obviously, but I could do them. They're just talismans, but they are boss fights. So I could do it. I just hate fighting Deathbirds for pain. So. Yeah, I guess. Go do Deathbirds. I hate fighting them, they're a pain, but I gotta do it. So we gotta go here, wait till nightfall. Pass time until nightfall. And I want to say it spawns like over there. Somewhere over here. I'll find it. It's somewhere over here. Honestly, right here too. Somewhere over here. branch sword. Ow. Okay. I gotta just count for bosses defeated, and then we've gotta head to the Yearning out to do this other one. Exactly 4K on runes, fine. That's one death per down. The next one I want to say is like right here, I think. I want to say it's somewhere right there, and there's nothing else around it. It's just a deathbird fight, so it should be a little easier than that one, where I'm basically having to just run the entire time. Past time until nightfall. Gonna get on the horse. I want to say it's like right here. Yep. Holy damage. Now I have the red feather branch sword. Now I want to say that's the only deathbirds I have applicable at this moment. At this moment I have applicable. Because the next one that you find is an Altus. I don't think there's one in Caelid. And there's one in this consecrated snowfields. The mountaintop of giants. Which is going to give you a certain weapon. There's another one that gives you a stick. I don't know where that one is. That might be the ones in Altus, because the two feather branch things, they're meant for, like, if your HP's low, you get a ton of attack and whatnot. There is a boss here, but I can't get to it just yet because of where it's located. I can go here and do this. This is a tunnel. Leads down underground again. I don't remember which one this is. I want to say it's the one with ants. I think it's the one that shows you ants. It gives you kind of an idea of what you're walking into for one of the quests. the ants aren't too bad. I am under-leveled in the grand scheme of things. I could go and do some Knights Calves. I did this one already. I could come back and do this one. It's over here. That might actually be smarter for me to do that. I gotta remember where it is exactly. I think it's actually over here somewhere. I'll head here and go up during night. I think it's there. I know I did the one that's up there on the bridge. But that's 2 death birds. So now we're at 46. And I remind you that we've only beaten 2 remembrance bosses. This is all extras, like side dungeons, stuff like that. I've only defeated 2 remembrance bosses. Because after I get to Altus, when the Radon Festival starts, once you beat Radon, then you can go and start messing around with Morgoth, P3, and then once you beat Morgoth, then you have to go to the mountaintop, fight the fire giant, then return, and then you have basically boss rush, which is Godfrey, Radagon, Elden Beast, and then you can go and fight Melania, which I have to fight Melania. Not the end of the world, it's just... And then... which, mind you, I'm nowhere even near where I am on the Onyx playthrough. I'm already having a better time. So, and my stats are mid. Like, they're really low comparatively to where I should be if I'm doing a certain build. Like, once I hit about, like, 70 or 80, it's when you should have a build that you're trying to do come up. And once I get to there is when I'm going to have to start really thinking about what I'm trying to do. Because I know there is probably, I think I started with like 10 on Arcane, 12 on Arcane. That means there's 6 levels there that I don't need. Because I'm not doing a bleed build no more. I'm going for a Black Flame build, which is which I want the sword for, which is I'm going to need strength, and faith. So I'm going to want vigor, mind, endurance, strength, a little bit of dex, and faith. A lot of allocation, but that means I think I put a point in intelligence I didn't need. There's points in arcane I don't need, and then there's rebalancing here that I can do because of talismans. But I've also got another 40 levels before I even get to that point. So by the time I even get to the mountaintop, I should, if I do this right, I should be around level 100, which is going to be higher than where Onyx playthrough is, but that's neither here nor there. And plus, I still have flasks, sacred tears, stuff like that they can find. Oh yeah, I want to make sure I'm going to nighttime. The night calves fights aren't hard by any stretch of the mean. They're not hard. It's just that you don't expect them, so you're normally, when you get to them, as a player, you're normally getting to them when it's at the worst moment in all technicality. I need to go this way. Get worried about. Like, in all actuality, once you can go to Caelid and start, like, just technically one-shotting the smaller ads is when you're doing pretty good. There's the crab. Knight's Cab should be right after this Mariner fight. Should be. Should be along this road somewhere. This. I think it was up here. was back here. If it is, it is. I mean, I did. Set of grace I forgot to grab. It might be up here, actually. Even that, I still also need to make sure that I have enough to be able to use Serpent Hunter, so I can have an easier time with Rykard, because I'm not gonna attempt to fight Rykard quote unquote normally. I'm going to use Serpent Hunter. Bump all that noise. Is the Knight's Cap fight through here? This don't look right, because now I'm up in the Ooh area, and that makes no sense. This is where I was just at. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I do see something up here I'm going to check out, though. Jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. Nothing. Alright. Just making sure. Because, yeah, all this is the Ooth area, so maybe the Knight's Cap fight was this way, and I just didn't know. Yeah, I know I'm pretty sure there's one here, and there's one up there. So, we'll try it. We'll see. I could always be wrong. I could always be wrong and there's not one here. I swore there was, though. I'm pretty sure because this. Oh, maybe. Bowls. Might be right here. Yep, there he is. Good. Fix distance. Perfect with that. I'm mad you got me that so perfect with that. Come on, just come down. Just a torrent. Look at this, Stop hitting just torrent. You're never this aggressive to just torrent. Oh, come on. Ice Spear, really strong. Like if you decide to play Spears, that is a goated Ashore. Goated. Really don't want to go underground anymore. I guess the next thing we should do is head up to Ronnie. I really don't want to, but get her quest started. I already have a thing applicable for her quest, so it's not too big of a deal, but I really don't like doing this part. And we're going to want... I don't think the fire part's going to matter right now, so... I don't think it's going to matter. And we can't come exploring out here until after we take care of, what's her face? There's stuff out here to explore. And one of the coolest weapons, in my opinion, is here too. But that's a int, or it's like a mix between int and all that, int and faith. Cause fire and magic. It's really cool. I personally like going through here with somebody that's got the big fork. This place sucks because all the hands, which reminds me I probably should go ahead and throw on my Lamberg. The hands here are a absolute unit to deal with. Like I said, they're a unit. The hands here suck. I hate dealing with the hands. And usually, whenever we did the big Sebas, we came through here. Cone used his fork to kill everything, which was what made this place easy. Then I have projectile-based fire. I just don't know if it's gonna reach. Try. Like my damage, this weapon is not leveled up enough for this. So I have two real options here. I can grab my runes and beeline, or I can attempt to fight everything. Because Ronnie's place isn't hard, it's just these freaking hands that drive me nuts. Let me bring out the Bleedy Boys. Maybe they can do some like weird ad control. Just to keep them off of me. Because like this place isn't the high level area. My idea with Bleedy Boys is to just kind of keep these guys off of me while I get up to where I need to get to, and they're about to despawn. Which is good, because I'm almost there. I literally just need them to keep these guys busy. Go, 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 go. That's all I need, is to have them keep the guys busy, so I can get up to this point. Because from here, it's pretty much just survive across the battlements. And then I go and fight Lady. From here, it's literally beeline. This way. There's actually a cool little hidden weapon here too. I will come back and find that though. Like I said, I'm more focused just trying to get through here to get to a point where I can get to my set of grease, which there should be another one up here. I think. Yep. And then from here, I have no other side of grace until after I beat the boss. Which, with a doula, you fight her like kind of. It's a little interlude fight to her. And then you interlude fight, and then big dog. Bouncy bitch. Only thing I hate about these dogs is that they're so bouncy. They like to just dart everywhere. I might be able to snag this golden seed before he notices. I should be way out of his earshot now. He said, I'll come back and explore all this. I'll do that on off stream, so I don't have to bother you guys with it, because this place is annoying. I'm not going to bother with any of you guys, because there's no point in it. There you go. I guess put some points in the vigor for now. So now, from here, we can head up and go see Ronnie and start her quest line. I still have to fight a doula, though. That's the part that sucks. The doula is not fun. Kinda have to fight a doula. That's the weird part. Kinda. here. And like I said, it's a kind of fight because you don't really fight a doula until you get to the to the end of her quest. And her whole thing, like Ronnie, is all about like moons and stuff, but it's ice based. It's a full moon sorcery, but it's based off ice.
Oh, I believe I said my name was Rena. It pleaseth me to see the tarnished. I have no memory of it. No reason in particular. Intriguing. Wilt thou enter? I am the witch Rani. I stood that I might one day upend the whole of it. Well, I see. Thou art a race, but I require. I anticipate. Good, there is. I would have thee. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Ah, and there wilt thou find E.G. My heed not their peculiarities. Feel so. I am sure the others will speak with the. Thou needst not. It hath been a.
Nah, just talk to everybody. I guess it's a partial fight with the doula because you just deter her. She disappears after you do so much damage. I don't.
Oh, so you were the one. Again, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron. I will give you whatever guide. My apology, never I. For do forgive. Let us give all together. Let us together.
Blythe, glad to have you in the service of, well, I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nok. I'm going below, see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
I see. Yes, I am Celavis. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a but since we have the misfortune of serving, I ask that you kindly come and pay me a visit, should you wish to be of actual. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time. But who am I to stand against the wish?
One of the better sorcery-based things come from him, which is really annoying because his quest is really annoying. I don't care for it personally, but we got the Ronnie. We did what we needed to do. I'm actually gonna call it there for me right now, so I can go get some lunch and probably take a small nap. So I'm gonna try to play some games with the fam before I have to work tonight. I already don't want to go to work, but for those who came out and watched the stream, I appreciate it. And for those who watched the VOD, not my 5-hour one, but a 3-hour one. 2 to 5. So, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.